Well, hello there. And guess what? Finally, I have an exciting month to tell you about. Oh my goodness. It seems that it's just been drudgery after, well, let's face it, it's another opportunity for personal growth. But boy, am I fed up with opportunities for personal growth. But joy and happiness. I'm going to talk to you about a really exciting month with loads of opportunity and some really cool stuff in it. So I'm that excited. May, I think, should turn out to be a really, really nice experience for most of us. Now, I'm just going to explain that there's a cat's tail here, as you can see. So before I carry on, I'm just going to tell you that here is my cat, William. And every time I start to make a video, William likes to come and have his tummy tickled. So here we are, and he's having his tummy rubbed, and he's really loving it. So there we go. So if you see a tail going backwards and forwards, that's what's happening. He may decide to get off my knee in a moment, because he may decide, enough of this talking, I want some dinner, which is what it's all about in the first place. All this affection is cupboard love. But anyway, shut up, Alison, and get on with May, this exciting, exciting month ahead. Wow, I'm so joyous. Okay, so May just opens beautifully, because there is a bright stream of amazing ideas and stimulation and influences and ingenuity, all kind of flowing through us and into us. So we can think of bright ideas, and we can get enthusiastic about new things, new opportunities. It's a really lovely time. I've written some of the astrology down, so if I keep glancing down, it's because I'm looking at my notes here. And the best thing about these wonderful opportunities, this great stream of ideas and mental imagery that's coming, is it can all be grounded into reality. I mean, so often we can have this fantastic idea and wake up in the morning and think, oh, well, that's never going to happen, is it? But what happens right at the beginning of May is that we get something extra that does ground all this wonderful stuff. So you can have a wonderful feeling that you want to start a business, that you want to change careers, that you want to do something or other, and you can actually take that lovely creative flow and you can actually make it happen for you. So that's kind of like it's a great thing. Okay, so there's that. I must first of all talk about Friday well, I haven't, have I? But anyway, I'm now going to talk. I'm so excited, you see. I'm now going to talk about Friday the 28th of April. And I'm just going to say that finally at that point, Venus makes an ingress into Aries. That's jargon. I'll just explain this. It means that Venus crosses over the point in the zodiac, which is a belt around the Earth, which is 0 degrees Aries. It's the beginning of the zodiac belt, and it's the spring equinox point, and it's where everything kind of begins. And Venus has been undecided, coming over, then going back. Well, Venus goes back over this point and almost kind of marks out this official awakening, the official start of this year. Hey, I know it's late, but really so far this year what we've been doing is just drudging through the remnants of last year. It's like last year has continued right up until this point, and it's been hard going for a lot of people. March especially it was a difficult month. But Venus is now symbolizing, hey, fresh start, new beginnings. Here we are in the new year. So that's something to liven us all up with straight away. So that's exciting. Okay. Now, on the 9th of May, I'll give you the jargon. Juno stations conjunct Pluto. And on the 10th of May, we have the full moon in Scorpio. Now, I'm just going to put these together and say that on the 9th of May, because full moons are always more, you can feel the energy more the day before rather than on the actual day of the full moon. So what I'm going to say is around the 9th of May, we'll notice, I think, very intense relationship energy. This is a very broody, sultry time, very sexual. So if you want, you can plan a really steamy, hot night of passion with your beloved, and you should enjoy the enhancement that all this Scorpionic Pluto, Juno energy can bring. That would be a whoa night. Ha! Say I said so. Anyway. But we can also get the reverse, where instead of making these intense, passionate, very loving connections, we could also find that we are stuck in corners, that we are polarizing, that we are opposed to each other. And then treacherous issues might come out, jealousies, issues over finances, things like this. So that's something to watch. It could be a really broody, moody time when things go a bit not very nice in terms of the feelings, or it could be a time of intense hot passion. Well, there's your offer. You know what to go for. And then we move on to the 11th of May, when we have jargon, Mars square Neptune, balanced at the same time trining Jupiter. Okay, this is actually a very spiritual time. It's as if the portals through to the other realms have been thrown open, and we should all become psychic at this point. It's as if we will get deja vu or gut feelings, or oh, the cat's just leaving now. There he goes. Gut feelings or intuition, where we can make a lucky guess. Or all those feelings, you know, when you go, and you can think about a friend from years ago at school, and then suddenly, oh, there they are in front of you, or the phone rings and it's them. It's that kind of stuff. But also it's a time when we can be magical, because we're contacting the energy on the other side, and we can draw it in, and we can use it to enhance our own capacity to magnetize good stuff into our life, to create amazing opportunities, to want things to go a certain way, and magically they do, because we're drawing on these energies which can help us in this dimension. So that's an exciting time. It's a portal to mystical realms. Yes, that's what it is. So remember that one. And then between the 11th and the 18th, we've got something else happening. With Saturn trining Uranus, and this indicates really a kind of balance between the new and the old. It's when we can be patient and stay with the old and stabilize it and feel comfortable about it, but also when we can introduce new concepts and new thinking and new creativity, and there's a balance between the two. We're not going to be hanging on to the old at the expense of bringing in the new, meaning we're stagnated. And we're not going to be dashing into the new without taking the best of the old. We should be able to create a nice balance between newness, I'll have this, I'll have that, but I'll keep this and I'll keep that. It's a great time for achieving this lovely balance in our lives. So another great transit. Wow, May's full of them. Okay, what else we got here? Oh yeah, on the 18th we have Venus opposite Jupiter. This is one of good fortune. This is a beneficent transit, as they used to say. This is one where you can expect to have good luck, where something beneficial could come your way, where you could make a kind of a lucky leap, and you just strike it right. And it's a great one for relationship. It's a great shot in the arm for a warm relationship feeling. But what I think you have to do with it in that case is to do something with the relationship. Don't expect to stagnate or just kind of sit on the settee and watch a soap opera or something. With this one, you really need to be doing something dynamic. Get out there and do something together. It's quite a lot of energy all at once, and it could reroute into fractured feelings if you don't give it a healthy channel. A lot of energy in astrology, fire energy in particular, needs to be grounded. So it needs to have a channel. It needs to have a way to act itself out. Otherwise it reroutes and it acts out for you. And then it's doing something which you aren't in charge of. And that's not exactly what you want when you could have made it something very exciting. So remember to do something exciting around the 18th. And then from the 20th onwards, we have Athena and Venus standing together in the sky. And they're at a 90-degree angle to Juno and Pluto. And this could mean trouble in relationships, it could do, but it can also mean, once again, creativity. What we have to do is we have to be energetic. We have to instigate things, initiate things. We have to look at the things that need changing, and we have to be able to prepare to get up and do something about it. There could be relationship storms at this time, there could be, but what you need to do in that case is to remember that these storms are about deepening a relationship, making it stronger, testing its structures. And the feminine needs to have more balance in this. So that's the yin energy, whether the man is playing the feminine in the yin or the woman is playing the feminine in the yin. Somebody in the relationship who's normally quite passive needs to rebalance so that they take a more a stronger role, shall we say. And then on the 25th, I think it says it, yeah, the 25th of May, we have a new moon in Gemini, which is all about communication, talking, investigating, learning. Okay, wow. I am just so excited to talk to you about all this. It's amazing. I'm really thrilled to do that. It's brilliant. I would love you to share this video. Please share it, because when it's really good news like this, my goodness, do we need to share good news at the moment. And also I'd like you to think about having a reading with me, you know, because what we can do is we can apply all this stuff to your personal horoscope, and we can see precisely which areas in life you could be applying it to, and then you could really make inroads and big strides and steps into fortune and good stuff, because you've been given some extra direction on it. And I would love to do that anyway, because it's nice to talk to you. Okay, I've rushed through that because I'm so excited. I can hardly keep my exuberance from bursting out all over the place. I'm just so happy to sit here and finally talk about a decent month. I am so fed up with trying to make difficult energy look good. Here we have a good month. Yes, bring it on. I am so happy. Okay, I'll go now. It was lovely to talk to you. I hope I'm so eager to talk to you next month. Thank you very much. Bye.